One bright morning, a special event took place in the kingdom. Queen Adwoa, King Kruma's wife, gave birth to a beautiful baby girl. The whole kingdom celebrated. They named her Serwah, which meant the gift of the gods. One evening, an old wise man named Osei came to the palace. He had a long white beard and eyes that seemed to know everything. Osei, Princess Serwah is the one chosen to bring peace and happiness to the entire land. But there is a test she must face. As Serwah grew older, she became more and more curious about the world around her. She would play in the royal gardens, climb the tall trees, and listen to the birds sing their songs. Her best friend, Kofi, would run through the gardens together, exploring every corner of the kingdom. One fateful day, a great darkness came over the land. The skies grew dark, and the air was filled with a cold wind. King Kruma, Osei, is this the dark shadow the prophecy spoke of? The next day, Serwah prepared to leave the palace. She wore her finest clothes and took her sword, which had been passed down through her family for generations. Kofi, Serwah, I will miss you, but I believe in you. You are the one who will bring peace to our land. One cold evening, few days after Princess Serwah had left the palace, as she rested by a campfire, an old woman named Nyasha appeared from the shadows. She was dressed in a cloak made of leaves and moss, and her eyes glowed with a strange light. Nyasha, you will need 3 things to succeed: courage, wisdom, and the strength to trust your heart. Later that day, as she was eating, she heard a strange voice. Princess Serwah, are you brave enough to face the first test? The strange, horrible voice shouted. A huge giant lunged at her, but Serwah was quick. She dodged and rolled to the side, narrowly avoiding his large hand, as she ran away. The second day, as Princess Serwah rested by a stream, a small, glowing creature appeared in front of her. It looked like a tiny deer with wings made of light. Nia. I am Nia. I am the second test. You must solve my riddle to pass. My house is small, but it has many windows. What am I? Serwah think long and hard, and finally she remembered the answer from one of her father's stories. And she replied, a fish trap. Nia nodded and asked again. My children are 4 in number, but when one goes away, the rest cannot work. What am I? Serwah paused and scratched her head, thinking deeply until something clicked. She remembered the incident that happened when a maid was moving the bed and one leg broke off. Yes, it must be it, she mustered to herself. The legs of a bed. She shouted. Nia nodded again and said, last riddle. What is the fire God lit and never put out? Serwah almost screamed with excited as she remembered the wise man always say the words, anytime the weather is so hot. Sun is the fire God lit and never put out. She replied, the creature the sun. And the creature left her alone to continue her journey. The air felt thick with magic as Serwah walked toward a clearing. In the middle stood a giant stone door, carved with intricate symbols. A mysterious voice from behind the door shouted, Princess Serwah, you have made it this far. But there is one last challenge before you. Can you defeat the shadow? The shadow swirled around Serwah, trying to overwhelm her. But she stood strong. With a powerful cry, she raised her sword high into the air. The blade shone with a brilliant light, and the shadow screamed in defeat. Serwah returned to Elandu as a hero. The people gathered in the palace courtyard to welcome her home, cheering and clapping. King Kruma, my daughter, you have proven yourself to be not only a beautiful princess but also a brave and wise leader. That night, as Serwah stood on the palace balcony, she gazed at the stars above. She could feel the presence of the gods watching over her. In her heart, Serwah made a promise to herself and to her people. She would always be the protector of Elandu, the guardian of peace and wisdom, and the princess who would lead her kingdom to greatness. And so, the legend of Princess Serwah, the brave and wise ruler, was told for generations to come. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you want more exciting stories from us.